The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towel & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We welcome you back to Lepanto here on the campus of East Poinsett County High School for our third game of 4 on this Tuesday evening. Andy Manis joining the broadcast crew this evening and ready to bring you a Warrior matchup, a Lady Warrior matchup. The Lady Warriors of Cotter taking on the hosting team here in this tournament, the East Poinsett County Lady Warriors. Again, Andy Manis and Wes Cisco here with you, and thank you so much for joining us in our coverage of the 2A2 District Tournament. As you can see, EPC, the 2 seed out of the East, Cotter, the 3 seed out of the West. The starting lineups for Coach Jared Wilhite and his Cotter Lady Warriors: number 10, Hanaya Garay; number 12, Macy Clausen; number 15, Alexa Wooten; number 25, Michaela Bramblett; and number 30, Maria Reed. For Coach Justin Williams and the EPC Lady Warriors: number 1, Kirsten Bryan; number 2, Talia Ward; number 5, Madison Wiggins; number 10, Ramissa Acosta; and number 32, Bree Ward. So again, your hosting team in this tournament, the East Poinsett County Lady Warriors, the 2 seed out of the East, wearing their home black, red, and white. Cotter dressed in their
home white.
Away. Oh, they're home white and blue. I always get that mixed up, Wes.
You always want to go back to football.
Never get that right. All right, this crowd is still kind of amped after the boys' victory moments ago over Flippin, 68-35, and now here to root on their team to hopefully a victory on the girls' bracket. Still one more game coming up on our bracket this evening, Wes.
Yep. Tip control by Cotter. Tonight's officials: Eddie Hillis, Fred Fidelio, Stan Jones.
Cotter with a quick feed into the paint. Missed a shot from 2 feet on the right side of the basket, but somehow come up with the offensive rebound. Hanaya Gray on the right wing. She'll leave it on the elbow for Bramblett. Now back to Gray. Gray went over everything, took a hard spill to the floor. Gets up, she's okay. EPC playing a trap defense early on here in the first minute. 3-pointer by Bramblett will find the bottom of the net. Check that, make that Macy Clausen.
Yeah, you can't give I want to say the Lady Warriors, can't give Cotter 3 or 4 opportunities. They will end up scoring.
So now it's Talia Ward with it at center circle for East Poinsett County.
Winner punches their ticket to the regional at Martree next week. That's the good news. The bad news is they have to play the Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds Thursday night.
Well, to see them play last night, and we know that they've got not just a strong starting 5, but a hefty bench as well.
Yeah.
Shot in the lane, no good. Got her on rebound. Putback doesn't fall, but Alexa Wooten will head to the free throw line. Fouled, I believe, by Talia Ward, picking up her first personal. That's the first team foul for either squad here in the first minute and a half.
They called it on Kirsten Bryan, number 1.
So we'll put the eraser to the scorebook and give it to Bryan. And Wooten hitting her first free throw, squaring up for the second one. Will drop that as well. Now it's a 5-0 Cotter lead over East Poinsett County. Here come the Lady Warriors of EPC. Ward with it on the left elbow. Madison Wiggins hanging around the high post, bouncing in and out.
We had a slight upset in the, when you look at the brackets early in the girls' game, as Sloan Hendricks defeats Buffalo Island Central in our first game of the evening.
There's a drive. Kirsten Bryan puts up a shot. They call that on the floor or in the act. They did call it on Marie Reed, and they will say that it was on the floor. So East Poinsett County will take it out underneath their own basket. Out to Ward, 3-pointer. Off the mark, long rebound is going to go to Garay. Garay feeds it ahead, Bramblett, and the lead is extended.
We got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Justin Williams and his East Poinsett County Lady Warriors.
7-0, 5:57, just a 30-second timeout here on the floor.
We're going to look at the bracket here on the girls' division here. Here we go. You saw Salem won last night, and then Sloan Hendricks defeated Buffalo Island. Marmaduke with no trouble over flipping last night, and then the winner of this one will get the Lady Greyhounds. But all four of the teams playing on Thursday will go to the regional held at Mark Tree.
Of course, the winners of that game on Thursday playing the girls, or of their games on Thursday, playing the girls' championship round 6:30 on Friday. Again, you can catch all of this coverage here at the 2A2 tournament right here on Tubetown.
And also, don't forget, they will have consolation brackets for seeding in the regional, so we'll have all four games Friday night as well.
That's right. Those games will be played earlier on in the afternoon. I believe we'll have one at 4 o'clock, one at 4:30, or excuse me, one at 4 o'clock, one at 5:30, and then the championship games will be at 6 o'clock. And
looks like we got something with the book going on. The Cotter Lady Warrior managers went over to asked something, or actually the head coach did. Now they're comparing books with the official scorebook.
I wonder if they corrected the foul or.
So, first of all, the R should be over there, and that was Stan Jones who tossed the ball talking. But if we have a number change or anything like that, it's going to have to be, since we've already started, it'll be a bench technical foul against the EPC Lady Warriors. So not only,
well, no technical fouls assessed, so we're just going to resume play. A little weird there, but.
Yeah, because if they did something, if they changed the book by rule, they have, it has to be already done. That's why you have the coaches meeting at the first, saying, coaches, look at your book, make sure everything's good. Used to we'd have this coaches sign off on. This don't happen anymore. Coaches are responsible for those, so that would be a bench technical foul. Actually, it would be an admin technical foul, not a bench technical foul.
Missed shot, a second missed shot, and a third offensive rebound there. Drive in the paint, and a shot from Alexa Wooten will fall. She's now got 4 in the game, her first shot from the floor, but the lead is up to 9 now for Cotter, 9-0 over East Poinsett County. The hosting team here in this tournament still trying to find their first points of the first quarter. Kirsten Bryan trying to drive around the defender there, but nearly lost it, and now her teammate Madison Wiggins does lose it.
Nice behind the back.
Yeah, good handles there by Bree Ward. Left a wide open Wiggins. Wiggins from the right elbow, and a couple of steps back from that three-point line, and she finds the bottom of the net for the first EPC points of the first quarter.
And that puts a little Band-Aid on the bleeding for the East Poinsett County Lady Warriors.
A foul called, I believe, away from the ball there. Looks like they're going to get number 10 on that, Ramissa Acosta.
Yeah,
just her first.
She was pushing in the back of Marie Reed and got caught.
Second personal foul on East Poinsett County. Second team foul, rather. First personal foul on Ramissa Acosta, and should have been the third team there, Wes. I heard your exclamation there.
Oh, that was a big-time push.
Well, EPC lucky to get away with that one, but Cotter's going to come up with yet another turnover. EPC having some trouble not only finding open looks, but having some trouble hanging on to the ball.
Yeah. And I haven't seen East Poinsett County yet this year, but.
Nice turnaround move there by Marie Reed, but can't find the bottom of the basket. However, there to tie it up is Michaela Bramlett.
Arrow points to the black-clad Lady Warriors. Black with their red trim.
Here comes Kirsten Bryan across the timeline. Swatted back in her face by Alexa Wooten, and now it's a 1-on-2 opportunity for Reed. She'll slow up. Let the rest of the team catch up. Great defense there by Cotter.
Yes.
Initially, it was a good job by Kirsten Bryan as she comes up with a turnover there. She split the defenders but ran right into Wooten, who's probably a good foot taller than her, Wes.
Yeah, she's I hate to say this, but I guess you would say a little firecracker. Another turnover by the East Poinsett County.
Well, Bryan upset with herself there. A little stop and pop shot from Bramblett is off the mark. Now a shot from Wiggins, and it's going to get stuck.
And that's going to be a held ball, so it'll be Cotter ball. Okay, one of the officials, go ahead, jump up. There's no way. When I was official, no way. I'd tell you, go get a ball. Do what? Oh, yeah. We're fine.
So 3:03 left to play here in the first quarter. 9-3 is your score. Cotter leading East Poinsett County by 6. And scoreless for the last probably minute and a half or so from both squads.
East Poinsett's gone to a man-to-man now.
Trying to come up with a steal. Reed double team, had to pick up her dribble. Get it over to Sam Sanchez, who's checked into the game for Michaela Bramlett. Now they're going to let Garay back it up. And illegal screen's going to be called down low in the post on number 20, Sam Sanchez. You can set the screen down low in the low post, but you can't move your feet while you do it. At least you're not supposed to. So back East Poinsett County's way, 2:15. Three-point attempt from the left elbow's off the mark. Scrambling to get the rebound, and it's Talia Ward who comes up with it. She'll take it back to the top of the key with 2:05 left. Shot off the glass, no good from Bree Ward. And on the rebound, that's going to be Talia Ward and of the Cotter Lady Warriors. I think that was Macy Clausen in there. They tied it up. The possession arrow gives it back to EPC. Top of the key, three-point attempt. Off the mark, long rebound, goes to the hands of Garay. Bree Ward with a little heat check there at the top of the key, trying to bring it to a one-possession ball game. For now,
notice Cotter, they're going to, and we got another illegal screen on. This one's on Hannah Gary.
That's going to be the first one on her. Third team foul on Cotter and a timeout on the floor called by Cotter. Just a 30-second with 1:42 left to play here in the first quarter.
What I was talking about right beforehand was, if you notice, Cotter, they will run when they get the numbers. If they don't, they're going to pull it back and set up an offense. Now, the only thing is getting their screen set.
Yeah, called for illegal screens the last two possessions.
But EPC hasn't been able to get on the board with those either, though. That's they've only had the one three-pointer, and that's the only shot they've made. They are they're 1 for 8 total between 2 and 3-point.
Now Macy Clausen with the triple for Cotter, 4 points from Alexa Wooten. She leads all scorers right now with 1:37 left to play. Bree Ward working it around to Leah Ward. Now here's Wiggins, stops and pops from about 10 feet out. Shot is no good. Rebound winds up in the hands of EPC. Shot from the corner pocket, no good.
And there was talking about with the run and one. Nice job by Hannah Gary to find Alexa Wooden for the layup and then the and one. And I didn't catch who the foul was on.
Didn't catch that either, but she was pretty stoked about that. She was pretty fired up afterwards, and I look for a little spark from her now as the lead's up to 9 rather. A little miscalculation.
I got to find out who that foul was on.
Three-point attempt.
Got it.
Dropped in, bottom of the net. Merkiah Ward.
EPC's got a couple of three-pointers. They're only down 6.
We got a team full of Wards here. We got Talia Ward, Bree Ward, Merkiah Ward.
There's another triple there.
Three-pointer dropped in that time. Paige Clausen. Three-point attempt off the mark. Rebound goes to Bree Ward. Hands it off to Merkiah. Drives the paint. Scores on the left side. Nice move getting around the taller Alexa Wooten.
5 seconds left to go in the half. Or in the quarter. I don't think they see that.
I think they know now. There's a shot from the free throw line. Won't fall, and Alexa Wooten will end the first quarter with 7 points, leading the way for her Cotter Lady Warriors and the EPC Lady Warriors. 15-8 is the score. Cotter with the lead over EPC. We're back with the second quarter after this.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
We come back on that play right there, and that foul is going to be on,
That's on Bree Ward.
Bree Ward. That was a heck of a move there by the Cotter Lady Warriors. Great job by our production crew to get us that replay there.
Yeah, 3 team fouls for EPC here to start the second quarter. 3 team fouls for Cotter to start the second quarter. And Cotter will start the second with possession. Feed inside to Sam Sanchez. She puts it on the floor once, airballs it. Now going the other way with EPC. 3-on-4. Bree Ward splits the defenders. Nice Euro step in the paint to kiss that one off the glass.
Yeah, just a nice move there, as you said.
And now it's a 5-point ball game with 30 seconds gone by here in the second quarter. EPC trying to come up with a turnover on the half-court trap. Instead, it's an easy basket for Hanaya Gary. Her first bucket of the game. Not the first time we've called her name. Had a pretty assist moments ago.
Not at all the first time.
Here's Merkiah Ward, wide open for her second three-pointer here tonight. 8 points here in the ball game for her. She had a couple of steps on her defender and just decided to let it fly. And there's Wooten. Her shot's going to rim in and out, but a foul is called well before that. So Cotter will come over to take it out underneath the basket. Inbound goes to Wooten. Wooten. Shot from about 7 feet out, won't fall. Here's Bree Ward trying to take it coast to coast. Blocking foul called. She'll go to the free throw line. Wooten tried to turn around and set her feet for the charge, but was already leaning backwards and shuffling her feet.
The only thing is, she never touched her. That was an anticipation, as you see here. No touch at all on Ward. That was just an anticipation there by the official to get, and it got him.
And Bree Ward's free throw will rim in and out, and it's Wooten who comes up with the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline, and we know that she's not scared to take it to the rack, as you see there, but that shot's blocked by Madison Wiggins.
Well, ball goes back to East Poinsett County.
And EPC's come back from trailing by as many as 9. Now they trail by just 2. Searching to either tie this ball game or take their first lead. So here's Bree Ward bringing it across the timeline. Feed inside to Ramissa Acosta. She lost the handles on it, maintains it. Here's Markiah Ward for 3. Shot's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Wiggins is going to touch it last. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to go to Cotter.
Yep.
Markiah Ward
Good
was
hustle.
scrambling over there to get it, but just couldn't get to it in time.
Good hustle by both teams. That's what you like to see.
And now with 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter, you're starting to see the tempo amp up a little bit between these two squads. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Fighting for the rebound, it's Wiggins who comes down with it. Ahead to Bree Ward. Here's Bree sprinting ahead, 1-on-4, she'll hold up. And now EPC will set up the offense. Talia around to Wiggins. Wiggins couldn't get past the taller Wooten. Tried to split the defenders, and Wooten just stood her ground with her arms straight in the air.
Yeah, didn't even move.
Setting her up for a drive and a spin. Oh, and she went up and down. Tried to find somebody to give it to.
And she knew it. She's like, oh, I can't believe I just did that.
Got a big smile on her face right now. 5:36 left to play here. 17-15 is the score, and I believe we got a timeout on the floor. I think Cotter is going to call that one, and it will be, as Wes mentioned, a full timeout. So Coach Jared Wilhite wanting to talk some things over with this team. Coach Justin Williams going to do the same. Right now we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this here on Tubetown.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash. A night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
I'd like to remind you that our live coverage of the 2A District Tournament is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service in Manila, helping families make the worst day of their lives bearable at an affordable price. Also by Murphy Dental Care in Imboden and Towle & Sons Auto Sales in Manila. Fair prices, superior services, and treating customers right. Back here in Lepanto, East Poinsett County, trailing Cotter by 2, 17-15. Searching to tie this one up or possibly get their first lead of the game. There's Markiah Ward, who's leaning into the defender, and she'll score what will be her 10th point of the ball game.
I don't know how she got that one to go down.
She ties it up.
Andy.
I don't either. She was off balance, falling away. And now all knotted up at 17. Foul called on EPC.
On Ward.
Got to be a little more specific than that, Wes.
Hang on, I got a substitute to look at right now. It was on Markiah Ward.
So Markiah picking up her first. Feed into Sam Sanchez. Sanchez spinning against Acosta. Shot is no good. No foul called, and here comes Wiggins with the rebound. She's across the timeline, nearly had her pocket picked. Wiggins wide open for 3. Gave her the space, long rebound. It's Markiah Ward that comes up with it. She's going to shoot a 3. Another long rebound. EPC's going to come up with this one as well, and now they'll reset once more.
No boxing out, whatever, by Cotter.
Madison Wiggins let that one fly because they gave her the space again, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cotter.
Yeah, that time they actually did box out and went through the hands.
Here's Bree Ward wide open for 3. And I believe we got a jump ball. Sam Sanchez in there for Cotter to get the rebound, and EPC just playing with intensity right now, Wes.
Yeah, they're a little bit more focused right now than Cotter is. Cotter coming out with that big, 9-3 lead, and then all of a sudden it's been they're playing EPC's game.
Bramblett on the drive. She missed her shot. Cotter with a chance to get the offensive rebound, but it will squirt out of bounds, and it'll go the direction of EPC now.
And they're going to make a EPC player come out because their shirt's not tucked in. And that is Madison Wiggins, and she'll be replaced by Kristen Bryan.
So here comes EPC once again on the offensive. Tied it up. Wiggins ready to check back in. She's got her shirt tucked in now, ready to go.
Lane violation against the East Poinsett County Lady Warriors. And that's going to turn the ball back over to Cotter.
Camping out in the paint. You can't do that. And Bryan will come have a seat on the bench once more as Wiggins is back out on the floor. And now EPC looking like they wanted to run a full court press momentarily, but now they back off. Bramblett brings it up the floor. Sam Sanchez dangerously close, it looked like, to getting another moving screen called on her. Three-point shot, no good. Wiggins comes down with it. Now here's Bree Ward. Took a big-time step there and forgot to put it on the floor before she did so.
Coach Williams doesn't agree with it, though.
So now with 3:10 left in the half, still knotted up at 17. Both teams scoreless for the last minute and a half or so. Here's Gary with a dish off to Sanchez. Sanchez with the rainbow shot will fall. Her first 2 points of the ball game. Here's Wiggins left open for three. She likes that right elbow, and she's given enough space, she'll let it fly. Talia Ward thought about it that time from the left elbow. Keep an eye out for number 12 over here on the left elbow as well. There's Madison Wiggins once again. Seen her drop. She dropped one in for the first points for EPC tonight. Hasn't hit one since. There's a coast-to-coast drive by Hanaya Gary, and Gary now with 4 points here in the quarter.
Exactly. That was a nice outlet to Gary, and Gary just said, hey, I can outrun you guys.
A turnaround jumper from Bree Ward is off the mark. Goes out of bounds, and now getting ready to check back in is going to be Alexa Wooten. She will send Marie Reed over to the Cotter bench as EPC gets ready to inbound it, trailing by 4. And there she is, Markiah Ward from that left elbow. Can't drop it in. Rebound fought for by Talia Ward, but it's Cotter who comes up with it. Here's Hanaya Garay.
With a left-handed. As she picked up back-to-back buckets there. Timeout by Coach Justin Ward. And I think he said it's going to be a full.
Yeah, Gary finishing with the right hand on the left side makes it a 6-point ball game, and with a full timeout on the floor, we'll step aside as well. 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. Cotter over EPC.
It's time once again for the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon. Saturday, March 3rd from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can watch live on Ritter Communications Tubetown, Channel 21 in Arkansas and Channel 11 in Tennessee. Or take the Cablethon with you. Watch via Facebook Live on the Tubetown Facebook page, or listen to the audio simulcast on Thunder Country 96.3. Don't miss the 2018 ESA St. Jude Radio Cablethon.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Andy Maness and West Cisco welcome you back to Lepanto here at East Poinsett County High School. EPC trailing the Cotter Lady Warriors by 6 right now with 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. It's 23-17. East Poinsett County with the basketball, though. Going to try to, as West put a Band-Aid on this bleeding here. Tied it up here in this second quarter, but have been stuck at 17 for the last 2.5 minutes. Here's Wiggins that drives from the left elbow. Baseline shot, no good. Got her own rebound. Little dump off pass, swatted out of bounds by Sam Sanchez. She said, "This is not our house, but we're going to act like it." That got the Cotter fans going here. Wiggins thought about a really deep three-pointer there. Here's Talia Ward from the EPC logo, directing traffic now with $1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Brian. Leaves it with Markaya. Markaya drives, has
Another
her
block.
shot swatted. And ahead is Hanaya Gary. Gary wide open for the bucket.
Why not? Let's make the trifecta. There's the hat trick on layup.
And that give her 8 here for the ball game.
Cotter is extending that lead with only a minute left to go in the half.
Led by as many as 9 right now. They lead by 8. Three-point shot on the way to Leah Ward. Nearly came down with it, but it'll go out of bounds as she lost her balance.
I don't know if I was EPC if I'd want to press right now. They've broken it the last 3 times for layups.
Here's Bramblett across the timeline. And we're going to get, I believe, a foul called on
Acosta.
Well, they do get Ramissa Acosta with her second. And now that should be 16 fouls here on EPC. One more to give before the free throw line.
That's not a good shot at all by Macy Clausen.
Turnaround off balance. Here's Talia Ward. She goes baseline, spins circles, scoop shot, no good. Offensive rebound by Acosta. Here's Markaya. Markaya drops in another triple. That is absolutely her spot on the floor. I told you a while ago, watch her when she's on that left elbow.
And there's a double dribble called against Gary. 16 seconds left to go. 5-point Cotter lead.
At this point, why not just post up Markaya Ward over there on that left elbow and let her try to drop one in. There's Bryant, has her pass stolen away, and here's Gary with a fast break to the bucket. Nobody going to catch up to her with 2 seconds left, one, and that is the end of the half. Not the way Coach Justin Williams wanted to head to the locker room, but 10 points for Hanaya Gary. And her Cotter Lady Warriors have a 7-point lead over the EPC Lady Warriors as they head to the locker room, 27-20. We're going to step aside for a quick break, and we're back with some halftime stats for you right after this on Tubetown.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit ritterbusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet, and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
For your smartphones, tablets, phablets. For the browsers you carry in your trousers. Wowzers! For your big screens and small screens, short screens and tall screens, get speed that screams. From the top of your desk to the palm of your hand, it's the fastest internet speed in the land.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. If you're not getting your internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Ritter Communications, right by you.
High-speed internet for every grown-up, grandparent, kid, teen, and in between. Ritter's got it. Every JPEG, MPEG, and GIF for the working mom or the working stiff, loaded in a GIF. Whether you're a blogger, gamer, or pixel tamer, don't be a slow-speed blamer. Don't waste your time waiting to load that page. Get Ritter high-speed internet. It's all the rage.
There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. Only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Technology was supposed to make our lives easier. No one told us about the plethora of glitches, viruses, hackers, hundreds of passwords to remember, and getting all our tech to sync up. Introducing Tech Home. Technology made easy for you and your devices. Tech Home makes it easy to set up, protect, and enjoy your internet-connected devices anytime, anywhere. Security, password management, backup, and premium tech support. Get back in charge of your digital life now with Tech Home.
With so many great mega services available from Ritter Communications, it's hard to pick just one. Save a bundle with bundled services. Talk as much as you want, when you want, with unlimited long distance. Get the speed you need with up to 15, 30, 50, and even 100 megabits per second internet. Enjoy online bill pay and protect all your online data and devices with Tech Home and Guardware. With so many choices, options, and savings from Ritter, all you can say is, wow! Mega services, mega savings. That's Mega Ritter.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
Satellite TV providers force you to sign a long-term contract, then saddle you with second-rate service and price increases. Ritter delivers TV service with stunning HD channels, plus bundle savings on the area's fastest internet, and a better home phone service with no long-term contracts, backed by our local customer care team. No contracts, no nonsense, just great service. Don't get stuck with a dish. Visit RitterCommunications.com to learn more.
Introducing Ritter's new whole home DVR solution. Record up to 6 of your favorite programs at the same time and watch them in up to 5 different rooms throughout your home. Manage your recordings, set parental controls, and more from your smartphone or tablet with the free Follow Me TV app. But the best part is equipment starts at only $25 per month when added to an existing TV package. Ritter Communications, right by you.
Welcome back to Lepanto here on the campus of East Poinsett County High School. Andy Maness and Wes Cisco back here with you, and it's halftime. Game 3 of 4 here in our coverage of the 2A2 district tournament. 27-20 is your score as Cotter leads East Poinsett County after the first 2 quarters. Wes, a game that's pretty close there at the beginning of the second quarter, tied up by East Poinsett County at 17, and since then, well, Cotter's gone on a 10-3 run.
Yeah, and as you see on the field goal percentage there, 38% by Cotter, 24% by East Poinsett County. Free throws, EPC's only been to the line once on an and one and missed that. Cotter's are 3 for 3. 5 fouls by the Lady Warriors of East Poinsett County, 4 by the Lady Warriors of Cotter. 7 turnovers by EPC, 5 for Cotter. And Maya Gray has had he's got 10 points. I don't know why they put Maya. Hyanna Gray has 10 points, 8 of them within the last minute and a half on 4 fast break layups.
Yeah, she was really a spark there for Cotter at the end of that second quarter, and in fact hit one, you might have mentioned this, right there at the end of the second quarter. So again, a 7-point lead for Cotter. EPC, have had several opportunities from beyond the three-point line, and it seems like they're willing to live and die by the three tonight. Markiah Ward is knocked down more than a handful, but right now trailing by 7, that may not be the formula to come back and come out on top of this one.
And like you was talking about Markiah Ward, I got her as 13 points for that half, but 13 out of the 20. As you see some highlights here.
Again, 27-20 is the score here at the halftime break. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors here for our live coverage of the 2A2 District Tournament. That coverage brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, and Towle & Sons Auto. We're going to go ahead and step aside for one more break, and when we come back, we'll have the third quarter of action for you between Cotter and East Poinsett County, the third game of 4 here on this Tuesday night.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit RitterBusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to RitterCommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is.
Welcome back to Lepanto here at East Poinsett County High School. Andy Maness and West Cisco here to start the third quarter between the Warriors and the Warriors. Cotter and East Poinsett County. 2 quarters into this one, 27-20 is your score as we get set again to start the third. Cotter will be on defense. East Poinsett County will start the third with possession. On the floor for EPC, Acosta, Bree Ward, Talia Ward, Markiah Ward, and Madison Wiggins. On the floor for the Cotter Lady Warriors, Michaela Bramblett, Alexa Wooten, alongside Maria Reed, Hanaya Gary, and then looks like Macy Clausen is out there as well. Here's Acosta trying to get it over to Markiah Ward. Can't get it past the taller Macy Clausen. So a turnover for EPC to start the third quarter. Now they're trying to get it into Bramblett. 3-point shot. And that was Gary.
Yeah.
Picking up right where she left off. 13 points now here in the ball game for her. Madison Wiggins thinking about the deep three-pointer on the head fake. Pass into Acosta, and a jump ball called.
And it's going to go Cotter.
Trying to get it into Clausen. Clausen chases it down. Looks like she got smacked in the mouth. There's a hard screen set. Dish off to Wooten. Wooten spins. Now to Gary. Gary.
Almost.
There's Bramblett on the offensive putback. Acosta comes down with it. Here's Bree Ward. He's going to split the defender with a Euro step. Can't get the friendly roll, but it's Talia that comes down with it. Trying to kick it back out. And now it's Markaya trying to chase it down. Now Bramblett comes up with it. Now it's a
3-on-2. Oh.
Numbers caught up, but at the top of the key, Clausen's wide open.
Not a good shot by Clausen.
Yeah, didn't have her feet set, just rushed it a little bit. And here come the Lady Warriors from East Poinsett County, trailing by 10, still searching for their first bucket here in the third quarter.
This game's a matchup of Lady Warriors. Next game will be a matchup of Greyhounds.
That's right, Sloan Hendricks and Marmaduke boys teams going at it next.
And it'll be the fourth time they've played this year.
So ought to be very familiar with each other. And Kerrigan Gordon is going to be checking in now. She'll send Acosta over to the bench. And we'll see some action here from Jessica Gonzalez as well for East Poinsett County. Free throw shot for Markaya Ward, trying to get her own rebound, can't chase it down. Well, she fought through the traffic to get to that one, and she might have been the one to poke it out of bounds, but
yeah, I think she did.
Going the other way now with Cotter. We've seen some big-time hustle out of Markaya Ward tonight. Here's Gary over to Wooten now.
There's going to be a foul against
Jessica Gonzalez picking up her first. Just the first team foul we've had on either team here with nearly 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Still a 10-point ball game, 30-20. EPC still searching for their first points of the second half. There's an inbound to Reed. Reed hacks. She'll go to the free throw line.
And that was run against Madison Wiggins. And like you said, she'll go to the free throw line. Her first attempts for this evening.
There's the inbounds. Bree Ward got all ball on the block, but Wiggins on the right side draped over her as Marie Reed's going to drop in her first free throw. Second one on the way.
Got them both. That's when you want to look over your teammate and say, hey, I had that.
Yeah, an unnecessary foul there. Kerrigan Gordon driving against Wooten. Ball goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Cotter.
They called a foul on Marie Reed, her second.
I was gonna say, I missed what happened there. Deep three-pointer from Wiggins, and Wiggins drops in her second one of the evening. 6 points now in the ball game for her. She's been looking for that shot for the majority of the night. Finally gets it to fall.
That makes her 2 for 5. She's 0 for 3 from inside the three-point range.
Here's Gary over to Clausen. Now a hot feed into Reed. Reed's going to get called for steps. Traveling on the baseline, and it gives it back to EPC with 4:46 left to play here. Trailing by just 9. Trailed by as many as 11. Or actually, I suppose 12. Here's Gordon left open for a three-pointer. Missed it. Wiggins comes down with the board. Ran into the taller defender, and a blocking foul will be called on Wooten. Second one on Wooten, and that will send Wiggins to the free throw line. No, they're going to call that on the floor. Nearly stolen away just inside the three-point line. Markea Ward's shot won't fall. Now fighting for the offensive rebound, and basically a one-on-three scrum for the ball there as Anaya Gary just kind of had to turtle up. Watch her fall on top of this and just ball up.
Oh, I thought they caught a jump ball.
I thought they did too, but apparently not. Three-pointer from Ward is off the mark. Reed falling down, gets it ahead. Now 2-on-1 opportunity. Gary to Wooten. Wooten scores her first points of the third quarter, and she's pumped up about it.
Back to 11-point Cotter lead. They're wanting to stick around till Thursday.
Trying to dump that off into the paint there, but not a good pass from Wiggins. Here's Gary. Bumped on the hips.
On Gordon.
Well, Kerrigan Gordon picking up her first, and at that point, that's all you can do when Gary's made almost every fast break layup she's tried tonight. 2 free ones coming up for Hanaya Gary, the senior from Cotter. 14 points now for her, and it's a 12-point lead for Cotter. As Acosta comes back in, she'll send Gonzalez back to the EPC bench. Second free throw falls for Gary as well. Give her 15 for the evening. Here's Bree Ward over to Markaya. Markaya just weaving her way through traffic in the paint. Couldn't finish it off with the layup.
She got a little bit too much. She got a little bit too much energy and too much speed on there.
Here's Sam Sanchez with a turnaround shot off the glass. I don't know how she kept her pivot foot on the floor, but she did.
I don't either, but she did. If I'm Coach Justin Williams, I'm thinking for a timeout here to stop. So you're at 15 down now.
Three-pointer from Gordon, off the mark. Now ahead to Gary, but Gordon's going to catch up to it. Nope, one-on-one, her and Gary.
Oh.
Gary can't finish on the right side. Tried to get a little fancy with that one, but that's because she had to. And Markaya Ward trying to set up squarely for a three-pointer over here. Couldn't get the three-pointer.
Nope.
Couldn't get the accurate pass, rather.
Bramlett comes back in and gives Gary a breather.
Here's Wooten working against Acosta. Feed into the paint for Clausen, and Clausen fouled by Markaya Ward. It's going to be her second.
And it's going to be should be on the floor.
So Bramlett to inbound it. Into Sam Sanchez. Now to Reed. Reed with the fake one way, the turnaround jumper the other.
Good job by her to see what the defender was going to give her the shot and take it for the easy two.
Here's Gordon back to Bree Reed, or Bree Ward rather.
I'm still would have called timeout by now if I was East Poinsett County. You're down 17 and hadn't had much offense in the past few minutes.
And another turnover as Marie Ward comes up with it. Baseline shot for Marie Reed off the mark. Wooten comes down with it, fouled. And Markaya Ward knows she picked up her third right there. That's going to bring in Kirsten Bryan once again. So it's Gonzalez, Bree Ward, Bryan, Acosta, and Gordon out on the floor. Inbound goes to Wooten, and Wooten's going to be upset she missed that one.
Yeah,
got her own rebound, puts it up in traffic, and now she'll go to the free throw line.
You got to hit that one. That was too easy of a shot to miss.
There's the foul. I think they're going to get that on Gonzalez.
They called on 32 Bree Ward.
Missed her free throw as well.
Wooten's a senior. She knows she has to hit that shot.
So she did miss her first free throw, gets her second one to fall. The lead now 41-23 for Cotter. 18 points for the blue and white. Rebound goes out of bounds. Back the other way now with Cotter with a minute 36 left to play. It looks like, it almost feels like the wind has been taken out of the sails of EPC. Sprinting ahead to Reed, and Reed traveled before she was able to secure it properly.
Just couldn't get it to come down into her hands, and go ahead and was taking steps.
Into Gonzalez. Gonzalez in traffic, turns it over into Sam Sanchez. Back into the hands of Bree Ward. Ward drives, little floater, off the back of the rim, good.
And a turnover by Cotter.
And a turnover back the other way.
We have one helping the fan, one with the fist for the foul. They're going to go ahead and call the foul against Michaela Bramlett of Cotter.
Yeah, it looks like when she was going for the ball, she wrapped up her opponent's head there.
Yeah, I believe it was a foul too, but it was just one of those where the one official had a open hand, which means a violation. The other one had a.
Out to Gordon. Gordon into Gonzalez. Now to Bree Ward. Under a minute left to play now in the third quarter. Gordon with the head fake into traffic now. Bramlett's there for the rebound. Gary trying to put the moves on Bryan here to create some separation. Got a little bit working to her left now. Under 30 seconds. Behind her back. Blocking foul called on Kirsten Bryan.
Her second, 17th foul. That's going to put Gary at the line for 1 and 1. Again, coming up next is the Marmaduke Greyhounds and the Sloan Hendricks Greyhounds.
Shot from Gary will fall.
And the fourth time they have met this year.
This has been a 5-point third quarter for EPC. Outscored big time by Cotter here in the third. Kirsten Bryan probably should have got called for traveling.
Yeah, she could have. It's one of those you kind of almost a 20-point game. Seconds left to go. Sometimes you're gonna pass on that one.
Gonzalez triple teamed. Has it go out of bounds. It'll stay here with EPC. Inbound to Bree Ward. Sidesteps it as the buzzer sounds on her three-pointer. Way off the mark, and we're headed to the fourth. 43-25 the score. Cotter starting to run away with this one here in the third quarter. We're back with the fourth and final quarter right after this here on Tubetown.
Murphy Dental Care is an avid supporter of high school athletics. Murphy Dental Care is also proud to be a sponsor for coverage of the 2A2 District Basketball Tournament on Tubetown. Everyone at Murphy Dental Care hopes to see great games filled with sportsmanship, competitiveness, and fun for all teams involved. Murphy Dental Care wishes the best of luck to the Sloan Hendricks Greyhound teams during their games in the tournament. Murphy Dental Care is located at 1031 West 3rd Street in Bowdoin, Arkansas.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towel and Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
43-25, Cotter leading EPC as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Coach Justin Williams going over some things as his black, red, and white team gets ready to start the fourth quarter here, trailing big time. Not much going for EPC there in that third quarter. Only 5 total points scored. They went into the locker room with 20 at halftime, and now they sit with 25 to start the fourth. Not in a good position here. And Cotter will start the fourth with possession of the rock. Here's Bramblett. Bramblett, baseline shot is off the mark. On the floor for EPC is Bree Ward, Bryant, Acosta alongside Gonzalez and Markiah Ward. And a foul is going to be called on EPC. It looks like it is going to go on Jessica Gonzalez. That will be her second on the floor for Cotter.
Actually, she's on the floor, so it's going to go on Bree Ward.
Oh, I'm getting my threes into my two backward here. Her third. On the floor for the Cotter Lady Warriors, Hanaya Gary, alongside Paige Clausen, Alexa Wooten, Michaela Bramblett, and Marie Reed. Bramblett ready to shoot her first free throw, the front end of a 1-and-1. Rims in and out. Wiggins trying to get the rebound, but it's Reed who comes up with it. Over to Bramblett. Shot's no good. Here's Kirsten Bryan bringing it up the floor now. Bobbing up and down, trying to figure out what direction to go with it. Now it winds up in the hands of Wiggins. Wiggins from the right elbow will drop in her third triple of the game.
Once again, the winner of this game gets Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. Here live on Facebook Live from Tubetown.
Three-point shot for Cotter, off the mark. Paige Clausen couldn't find the net. Here's Markiah Ward now. And Kirsten Bryan called for traveling.
Clausen and Reed check out. Sanchez.
And Macy Clausen check back in. Here's Gary, dish off at the last second to Wooten. Wooten can't finish. Sam Sanchez there for the putback. She'll also go to the free throw line. Sam Sanchez now with 6 points here in the ball game. And they're going to call it
on Acosta, her third.
Yep. And Sanchez will hit her free throw as well. 7 points here in the ball game for her. Kirsten Bryan driving, lost it off her leg. Jump ball. EPC will keep it here on their end of the floor, and now checking in is going to be Taylor Hanna. For EPC. Inbound goes to Bree Ward. Now over to Acosta, back to Bree Ward, tipped by Macy Clausen. Clausen over to Gary, and Gary already a bit too far ahead of the pass.
Just one of those you're like, don't pass. Oh, you already did.
Skip pass now for Markiah Ward. Three-pointer, left elbow, no good. Macy Clausen with the rebound over to Bramblett. And now it's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Wooten misses it. So last touch by EPC. It'll be Cotter basketball, 5:38 left to play. Inbound to Wooten. Wooten off the glass. Can't hit it. Wooten's had 3 looks here and can't find one of them. Here's Gary knocking down a little jumper. 19 points for her. Here's Bree Ward from the free throw line. Kisses that one off the glass, gets the rim around, and it'll fall.
Got the little Cedar home court advantage. They called it for double dribble, and I'm not sure about that one. But
Marie Reed checking back in as Michaela Bramlett will come and have a seat. Talia Ward will come in for Jessica Acosta for EPC. Taylor Hanna getting ready to take it out. Bree Ward again with the floater. No good. There's Markiah Ward to get it. Instead, it's Talia Ward that comes down with it. Deep three-pointer from Wiggins. Off the mark, and it will hit one of the backboard supports. Out of bounds now, Cotter's basketball. 4:52 left to play, an 18-point ball game. Into Wooten.
There's going to be a foul on Markiah Ward.
That'll be her 4th.
I believe that's the 10th team foul so Wooten's going to have 2 free throws. This is the first one, 4 for 6 at the line. And they're going to say she was over the line. Coach Wilhite's looking over at the crowd going, is she really over the line? And then she's going to draw a foul. Looked like she had all ball. It could have been a held ball, but the official called the foul.
So Talia Ward headed to the free throw line.
That's her first attempt. She got it.
Her first points of the ball game. Second one falls as well. Now it's a 16-point affair. Talia Ward coming up with a rebound, or coming up with a steal, rather.
She stepped out of bounds on her knee.
Yep, would have had a nice steal and baseline bucket there, but.
Timeout, Lady Warriors of Cotter.
So 4:32 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 48-32 is your score.
It's a full timeout, Andy.
Full timeout. So we will go ahead and step aside for a quick break. And we'll continue with 4th quarter action from EPC right after this on Tubetown.
Tickets to the 2018 Ag Bash are on sale now. Support local children and families by attending Ag for Autism's Ag Bash, a night of food, fun, silent auction, and even a special performance by Barrett Baber of NBC's The Voice. Ag for Autism is an allegiance of Northeast Arkansas agriculture-related businesses dedicated to helping children and families affected by autism. Ag Bash goes down Monday, March 12th at ASU Centennial Hall. Purchase tickets or become a sponsor at agforautism.org.
The 2A2 District Tournament on Tubetown is brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, Towle & Sons Auto Sales, Ritter Communications.
Welcome back to East Poinsett County High School. Mickey Pierce Athletic Complex, or Michael Pierce Athletic Complex.
Get our coverage of the 2A District Tournament brought to you by Faith Funeral Service, Murphy Dental Care, and Towle & Sons Auto Sales. 4:31 left to play here in the 4th quarter. EPC trailing Cotter 48-32. Cotter basketball. Inbound to Sam Sanchez, now to Wooten. 2-on-1 opportunity. Wooten on the other side of the paint. Picking up the assist as Macy Clausen drops one in.
Great job by Wooten being unselfish, seeing someone who is actually open There's a three-point attempt by the higher Ward, no good.
Yep, and Wooten comes down with the rebound. 2-on-1 opportunity. Marie Reed, she'll go to the free throw line, swatted by Taylor Hanna. Again, one more game coming up this evening. Make sure you stay tuned for that one. Immediately following this, it'll be Sloan Hendricks taking on Marmaduke. Certainly hope you stick around for that one. Marie Reed's second trip to the free throw line tonight. She'll rim it out on that one.
As I was saying earlier, this tonight will be the fourth contest between the Greyhounds. Marmaduke has won all three by an average of 6 points, so this should be a good ball game coming up, folks.
4 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Talia Ward and a Bree Ward. Wiggins and Reed fighting for it, but it's Macy Clausen who comes up with it, and now Anaya Gary brings it across. Nothing for Cotter to do, but we'll just take some time off of this clock. They're going to keep scoring buckets, though. Alexa Wooten now with 12 points in the game.
Coach Williams still has 3 timeouts remaining if he wants to try to do some coaching. To coach up these points at County Wards, but I think he's about to put in a fresh 5.
Yeah, 5 new faces getting ready to check in here for EPC. Bree Ward coming up with a steal there. Sidesteps the defender. And now she's got 10 in the ball game. Double digits for Bree Ward. Sam Sanchez, a shot no good, and a foul called there on Markiah Ward. That'll be her 5th, and she'll come out, and I believe the rest of the EPC squad will as well. A whole lot of new faces in there. New faces for Cotter as well. Wooten hits her first free throw there. 13 points now in the game for her. Second one is off the mark. Deep three-pointer from Gordon is off the mark there, and here comes Wooten. Somehow did not get called for traveling there. Paige Clausen.
They're going to call a 3-second lane violation just so they can get the Jordan Francis into the game.
So now with a minute 56 left to play here. 20-point ball game, 54-34 again. The winner of this one going to get to head on and face the Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds.
It looks like Cotter will be the one doing that. And they'll play at 7 o'clock Thursday night. 3-point basket by Emily Montgomery off the board. The bank is open.
Cashed in on that one with $1.20 left to play in this one.
Case Beard gets run over and gets charged for the foul. And everybody's laughing it off, both teams. You like to see that when both teams are
especially
having a good time.
Especially when the game is a little bit out of hand like it is.
Yeah.
Kerrigan Gordon at the free throw line will hit one there. We're going to look at that three-pointer by Emily Montgomery. She stepped into that one moments ago. And then there's the foul. Foul everybody got a kick out of. Kerrigan Gordon knocking down both of them. 1:18 left now.
Casey Crunkleton just checked in for the Lady Warriors of Cotter. And Emily Montgomery picks up foul. I'm showing only 6. Virginia Valley checks in for East Poinsett County here. She'll play the last minute of the game.
Jordan Brewer.
Come on, guys.
Well, we had a foul called away from the ball.
And that's going to be on Christiana Crunkleton, who just checked into the game.
Free throw's good from Jordan Brewer. Second one is off the mark. EPC coming away with a steal here. 40 seconds left. Three-pointer flies, no good. And there's a bucket for Cotter.
Crunkleton.
Christiane Crunkleton.
So 3 out of our 4 matchups for Thursday night are now set.
And 10 seconds left there. Three-point attempt, 5 seconds left. Another three-point attempt flies. Now 2 seconds, and this one is over. Cotter will face the Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds on Thursday night.
And our 4 o'clock game will be the Sloan Hendricks Lady Greyhounds and the Salem Lady Greyhounds.
That's right. So again, Cotter coming away with a win over EPC. Stick around for our next game coming up as Marmaduke taking on Sloan Hendricks. Had a warrior battle here between the ladies, and now a Greyhound battle coming up between the boys to round out our Tuesday night slate of games. We're back with that after these messages from our great sponsors.
Life doesn't always go as planned. So when a power surge affects your TV, or a breakfast mishap takes out your laptop, Guardware multi-device protection gives you peace of mind, knowing your devices will be repaired or replaced with just one call, and without breaking the bank. Protection you can trust. Guardware from Ritter. Enroll today to keep what matters most protected tomorrow.
No matter what kind of business you own or operate, you need to keep it connected. Ritter Communications delivers the fastest business internet speeds available at a price that won't slow you down. Ritter offers reliable 24-hour service with network monitoring, along with the scalable options your business needs to grow. And we do it all on our own fiber optic network. The choice is yours, and so is the savings. Connect to something better. Call or visit ritterbusiness.com today.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm home alone. Someone is trying to get in the back door.
Find a safe place like in a closet or under a bed, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet and don't worry. Your home phone gave me your location.
Hurry.
Help is on the way.
Only a dedicated home phone can quickly pinpoint your address for emergency personnel. Cell phones can't. Keep your loved ones safe for less than 60 cents a day with a home phone from Ritter. Call today or go to rittercommunications.com.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
Until you've seen how fast it really is, some people's reaction to Ritter's 100 megabit internet might be like, 100 mega, huh? Here's how we describe it. Mega beautiful, mega fast, mega blast, mega party, mega Ritter. There's no end to your online possibilities with up to 100 meg internet speeds. In a word, that means mega fun. If you're not getting your high-speed internet from Ritter, you should. Call 888-336-4466 today. Only from Ritter Communications.
Welcome back. At the finish of that game, the Cotter Lady Warriors advance in the 2A2 district tournament. They will take on the Marmaduke Lady Greyhounds on Thursday night. We hear some final stats. Field goal percentage, Cotter doubles up East Poinsett County. Free throws were a little bit more as far as percentages go. 68% for the Cotter, 71 for EPC. 17 total fouls in the whole game for EPC, 11 for Cotter, 18 turnovers for EPC, 14 for Cotter, and Gary is our player of the game with 19 points. Coming up next is the Battle of the Greyhounds. This will be the fourth time these teams matched up, as it's Sloan Hendricks and Marmaduke as we come back after the break.
Life doesn't always go as planned.